for excellence. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we are gathered here today on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Silk Okanagan people. We are here today to formally announce the permanent home of Central Okanagan Search and Rescue, which will be part of the Glenmore Protective Services Campus. Thanks to a generous donation from the Lapointe Foundation, provincial funding, and support from the Regional District of the Central Okanagan and the City of Kelowna. The site will also be home to our new fire station, replacing Fire Hall 5, and together with COSAR, will make our community safer and stronger in the face of emergencies. To kick things off today, I would like to invite Dawn Bell, the chair of the Lapointe Foundation, to the stage.
Thank you, and good morning, everybody, and welcome to this fabulous facility. Every time I come in here, I'm awestruck. Barry, that was a wonderful vision to build this, and I've actually known Barry for over 40 years. We met back in the early 80s, so we go back a long ways. And it's my privilege to be here today, of course, to along with other board members of the Lapointe Foundation. We announced this significant investment in our community safety and emergency preparedness. The Lapointe Foundation is honored to contribute $6 million. That's a lot of money. Towards this state-of-the-art facility in for the Central Okanagan Search and Rescue. That's hard to say. This donation reflects our founder, Barry Lapointe's commitment to the Okanagan Valley and his belief in supporting those who dedicate themselves to serving others. I actually met Terry Downs again this morning. I used to work with her father years ago, so that was a nice reconnection. Terry, welcome. For over 70 years, COSAR volunteers have been the backbone of emergency response in our region, whether it's a hiker lost in the backcountry, a swift water rescue, or supporting major emergency events like wildfire response. We know those all too well. These dedicated volunteers, a facility that matches their level of commitment and professionalism. I understand that the current facility is condemned and doesn't even have potable water, so this is notably a big step up. The current reality that these highly skilled volunteers have been operating without a permanent home base, a situation that simply doesn't reflect the critical importance of their work. This new 9,500 square foot facility will change that, providing COSAR with the space they need for training, equipment storage, and coordinated emergency response. This facility will serve as a training ground where COSAR volunteers can hone their skills in first aid, high-angle rope rescue, wilderness search, helicopter and helicopter rescue operations, and I learned that the dog Barrett here today is actually certified on a helicopter, so that's kind of cool. Swift water rescue. It will be a command center during major emergencies and a symbol of our community's commitment to being prepared for whatever challenges we may face. The Lapointe Foundation's support for this project aligns perfectly with Barry's legacy in aviation and his deep connection to the Okanagan Valley. Just as aviation requires precision, preparation, and the ability to respond quickly to changing conditions, so does search and rescue. This facility will ensure that COSAR has the resources they need to maintain their exceptional standards of service. As we look forward to the future, and I'm almost done, we take great pride in knowing that this investment will benefit not just today's volunteers, but generations of COSAR members who will train in this facility. We're building infrastructure that will serve our community for decades to come. I want to thank Mayor Dias, the City of Kelowna, RDCO, the Province of British Columbia and the Province of British Columbia for their partnership in making this vision a reality. Most importantly, I want to thank the volunteers of COSAR, and I understand it's 100% volunteer, past, present, and future, for their unwavering dedication to keeping our community safe. This facility is more than just a building. It's a testament to our community's values and our commitment to supporting those who serve. We're proud to be part of this important investment in public safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Don. And next, I'm pleased to welcome RDCO Chair Loyal Wooldridge next up to the podium.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Stu, for acknowledging the traditional territory that we're gathered on today and starting us off in a good way. It's truly a privilege to stand here today alongside Mayor Dias, many Kelowna Council members who he'll introduce in his remarks, as well as my RDCO board colleagues, Vice Chair Blair Ireland, Director Carson, who made a long trip over from the northwest side this morning, Director Stack, DeHart, Weber, and soon to join us again, Director Cannon, as well as Don Bell from the Lapointe Foundation and, of course, founder Barry Lapointe, and the incredible professionals of the Central Okanagan Search and Rescue. This gathering today is more than symbolic. It's a testament to the power and the collaboration of community. We've reached a major milestone for our region, the future home of the COSAR building at the Glenmore Protective Services Campus. I remember back in 2021 at the board, a presentation given by COSAR with members, and we listened to the need of a permanent, purpose-built home. It wasn't just a conversation about bricks and mortar. It was truly about a vision providing these unpaid professionals the tools they need to do their life-saving work. Now, we're here and turning that vision into reality. This new facility isn't just a building, it's a symbol about readiness, a space where training, coordination, and emergency response can thrive. It strengthens our region's capacity to respond when people are most vulnerable, and that's something we should all be proud of. COSAR is one of the oldest and busiest search and rescue teams in British Columbia. Their presence in the community is vital. In a region where the outdoors is part of our identity, COSAR is often the line between crisis and comfort. Think of the relief a family feels when they know somebody they love is lost, and COSAR is already mobilized and on their way to step up and help. We saw the impact during the McDougall Creek wildfire when COSAR volunteers stepped up, contributing nearly 1,000 hours to help evacuate residents and support them in emergency operations. That's not just service, that's heart, that's sacrifice. That's what community looks like when we all show up. I also want to express our sincere thanks to the province of British Columbia and the Growing Communities Fund, which contributed $4 million to this game-changing project. It shows a clear commitment to strengthening public safety and community resilience right here in the Central Okanagan. And of course, this wouldn't be possible without the deep partnership with the City of Kelowna, the Lapointe Foundation, and COSAR themselves. When purpose, coordination, and shared values align, this is what's possible. So thank you all for this vision and being here to celebrate it. And together, we're building more than infrastructure. We're building trust, capability, and a safer future for everyone here in the Central Okanagan. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Wooldridge. And next up to the stage, I would like to invite up Mayor Tom Dias to share a few words.
Thank you, Stu. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this morning on behalf of myself, Council, and the City of Kelowna to formally put together an announcement and a signing ceremony for the Central Okanagan Search and Rescue Facility. Before I begin, I'd like to recognize a few individuals, and they've always been recognized with some of the previous speakers, but it's important to recognize Barry Lapointe and what he means to the overall success of this project and what he means to our community with regards to KF Aerospace and how they've always been a strong asset within our community. Mr. Lapointe, thank you very much for your contribution to our community, and also thank you for your contribution to this facility. I'd also like to recognize Don Bell, who is the chair, who we heard from earlier, who is the chair of the Barrie Lapointe Foundation. Ed Hensel from the Central Okanagan Search and Rescue's Operation Manager, and all of the Search and Rescue team that is here with us today from COSAR. All of the members of COSAR, the Regional District, and also the Kelowna Fire Department. Chief Seymour and the individuals who have joined us here today, and all of the KFD staff. Thank you for being here with us. And my councillor colleagues, Councillor Luke Stack, Councillor Ron Cannon, Councillor Maxine DeHart, Councillor Rick Weber, and as already mentioned, previous Mayor Ireland. Already there has been a number of items said with regards to the importance of this facility. And as we know, today's announcement is a major investment in safety and resilience of Kelowna and of the Central Okanagan. This project is a clear example of what we can do together when we work as partnerships throughout our communities. To bring and mention once again the $6 million contribution from the Lapointe Foundation, the $4 million investment from the regional districts, and COSAR, with over 70 years of search and rescue experience. The volunteers have answered the call in some of the most challenging and dangerous conditions that happen within our communities. Whether it is supporting those wildfire responses, rescuing lost hikers, or assisting with all of the other items that members of our community experience, the dedicated volunteers are there from COSAR when people need them the most. I was interested to know that with over 100 calls a year and over 20,000 volunteer hours, you help keep our community safe. So with such commitments to our community, you truly deserve a facility that matches that dedication. This permanent facility in infrastructure and also in investment of individuals, allowing the essential services that COSAR provides across our region. Public safety, as we know, is a #1 priority for our council, and this facility is part of a much larger commitment to keeping all of our residents safe. Here in Glenmore, the City of Kelowna is creating that protective service campus. And as mentioned, alongside this facility, there will be a new fire hall and a state-of-the-art fire training center. So together, these investments will allow for more effective emergency response throughout our region. So people across Kelowna and the Central Okanagan deserve to feel safe and supported during their emergencies, and this facility is going to provide that for them. Investing in the critical infrastructure that, like this, for our city, and we are working to protect the lives, homes, and community as a whole. So once again, I would like to thank Mr. Lapointe, your foundation, the Regional District, and COSAR for all of your time and commitments to help keep our community safe. Thank you all for what you do. Very much appreciated.
Thank you, Mayor Dias. And now if I could invite the Mayor and COSAR Treasurer Kim Mitchell up to the table on the left here for the signing of the MOU. While we do that, I'd like to give a shout out to some of the project team that's been working hard to get us to this point here today. Following the signing, we'll take some photos with Mayor and Council, RDCO, Barrie Lapointe Foundation, COSAR, and KFD. Guests can feel free to make their way over to the refreshment area now. And if media have any questions, we can certainly arrange that with the Mayor, the project staff, KFD, COSAR, and the other representatives here today. So thank you very much for coming out today.